Hi everyone, welcome back to Plan My Disney Holiday. I'm Steve and this is part 2 of my guide to Disney Springs. So this is part 2 of a series of videos about Disney Springs. In a previous video I've talked about the marketplace. This is all going to be about the town centre. I'm going to do a third video about the landing and a fourth video about Westside. Today we are focusing on the town centre, which is sort of the middle section of Disney Springs. It's a bit different to Marketplace because it's a bit more of the labels and high street names that you'll probably recognise and the brands. So it's not overly Disney in comparison to Marketplace. It's just, you might still find some Disney merchandise. It's just going to be by that particular company. I'm going to start the video where I left off last time, which is at the Lego store. Opposite the Lego store is a stand, a quick service stand for hot dogs, which is called BB Wolf's Sausage Company, which has got a range of different flavours, and it's a good place to pick up a bite to eat if you're feeling hungry but you haven't got a reservation or you're not feeling like a full sit-down meal. Next to the Lego store is a restaurant that you will probably see coming, and it's called T-Rex. It has a massive T-Rex skeleton outside of it, and it's a bit like the Rainforest Cafe, but instead of eating and being surrounded by animal animatronics, it's dinosaurs. And instead of a storm coming to the rainforest, it's the end of the world. It's the apocalyptic event. So the dinosaurs are reacting to that. So it's really good. It's a really good environment. I went in 2010 on my honeymoon. I absolutely loved it. It's got a great choice of food. It's open for lunch and dinner. So they've got salads, burgers, sandwiches, ribs, chicken, pasta and seafood. So there's so much choice, and it's not too expensive. For the most expensive dish is a $30 mixture of chicken and ribs or shrimp and steak. So it's fairly affordable and it's got a good environment. Attached to T-Rex is Dino Store, which is again like a gift shop, which will have dino themed merchandise. But something kind of unique in this area is Build a Dino, which is brought to you by Build a Bear. So it's the same sort of thing that you would go through. You pick your dinosaur, you see it get made in front of you, and you walk away with a cuddly dinosaur. Behind the Lego store is the Daily Poutine, which is a quick service restaurant which sells chips, or if you're American, fries with gravy and cheese. And it's a very filling snack. I had this in 2018. I really enjoyed it. I didn't think it would fill me as much as it did. It did a really good job. It was really affordable. I really enjoyed this. So, going to go across the way from the Daily Poutine, and we're going to start looking at a row of stores. First one is Amorote's Pastria, which is a snack shop which sells a range of different pastries, different flavors. And again, if you're not fancying something hearty or something too filling and you just fancy something sweet, this is a good stop. It's really refreshing. You can even do some cake decorating here when you make a reservation for. Next to the pastry area is Levi. Now, like I said, there is a huge amount of labels. There's a huge amount of brand store names that you will recognize. And I pretty much won't go into much detail what you can find there because it is pretty much just like a normal store that you might find at a mall. The whole point of Disney Springs is to try and keep people on the Disney property for as much as they can, and to try and combat people going off to the mall. Disney Springs has been built. So, like you find in most Levi stores, you will find here in the Disney Springs. Next to that is Volcom. So again, it's another clothing store that you'll probably find in many other malls, and that you'll probably be aware of what they sell. Further along is Orlando Harley Davidson. This one I remember being in downtown Disney when I was younger, and it is a gift shop slash clothes shop, all things Harley Davidson. So I remember seeing key rings, something small like that, to actually full-blown leather jackets, and just there's such a wide range of different things if you are a fan of Harleys. Next up is Polite Pig, and this is a quick service restaurant with a barbecue theme. So they sell a range of options for lunch and dinner: salads, salmon, ribs and chicken sandwiches, and it smelt great. I loved the smell of it. I just never had a time to go, and it's definitely on my list of places to go next time. Opposite the Polite Pig is Uniqlo. I don't know how to pronounce that exactly. This is a fashion store. Again, you may find some Disney items along their sort of branding type of thing. In the same sort of area, you have got Under Armour, which is sportswear. You've got the Ron John Surf Shop, which is opposite Under Armour. And again, it's the same sort of thing that you'll find in most other Ron John Surf shops. So next view along, Superdry, Stance, Shaw, all of these are clothing shops that you'll probably be aware of. Sephora is a beauty and makeup shop. Lacoste, again, selling the t-shirts and merchandise that come with that brand. And Luxury of Time by Diamonds International, which sells a range of watches. On the other side of the walkway is Tumi, which is a range of accessories that you can buy. Kiel's, which is a smelly shop. It looks like perfume and things like that. OD50, which has got a range of jewellery. Ever After Jewellery Company, also probably more Disney based than anything, and it's probably going to be a lot more expensive than some of the other merchandise that you might find in Marketplace. It's a bit more upmarket. And Therapoligan is also there. So I'm going to continue on these same block of stores, and at this point there is a welcome centre of Disney Springs. So it's like an information centre. You can find a map here and pretty much give you any guide to what you are looking for. So this is a key point because I'm going to keep coming back to this welcome centre to try and give you the guide round. From the front of Disney Springs, going towards the welcome centre and going to the right, you have got Melissa Shoes, which is a shoe shop. You got Alex and Annie, which is a fashion shop. You got Francesca, again selling clothing lines. Kipling, which has got accessories but a bit more Disney based. And then you've got, right, sorry about the pronunciation of this, Locatin and Provence, which is a bit more bathroom and toiletries. And in the same area is the trophy room, but that closed last year. Opposite where the trophy room used to be is No Hoka, which is Hawaiian's finest jewelries. So again, you'll find jewelry here. And again, it's a bit more upmarket, it might be a bit more expensive. Edward Bernier, which sells a range of sunglasses. And you've also got Pandora next to that, where you can find those special Disney charms as well as the other Pandora ranges. At the end of the row of these shops is Sprinkles, a cupcake and cookie store where you can order, and it's got a huge range of choices and flavours that you can have. And they've even got an express window. This is very popular. Never got a chance to go here, but it's definitely on my to-do list, like many other things at Disney Springs. Opposite Pandora and Kipling is Frontana Coquina, so apologies for the pronunciation of that. It is a sit-down Mexican restaurant available for lunch and dinner, and it has got a great choice of Mexican dishes, just including, just off the top of my head, salad, tacos, and enchiladas. There is such a wide range of different food here, and also you can actually go to an express window, which is opposite Sprinkles. So going back to the Welcome Centre and approaching it from the front of Disney Springs, we're going to go left this time. And down here is two of the most popular restaurants in Disney Springs. They are Blaze Pizza and Deluxe Burger. Deluxe Burger is a quick service burger choice where you can get a range of different burgers, including a plant-based burger, and it's a quick service, and it's what I've heard from other people and friends, it's one of the best burgers that they've ever had in Disney properties. So this is definitely one that you probably want to do, especially if you are a fan of burgers. Further down, Deluxe Burger is Blaze Pizza. This is open for lunch and dinner, and it's a quick service restaurant. It's in the style of a Subway, but for pizza. So you go along and you choose your toppings that you want on your pizza, and you can, the more toppings you have, the more expensive it is. Or you can actually choose from a prefix menu that they will make for you. I hear fantastic things again. Some of the best pizzas are from here, and it's definitely shows you the range that there is at Disney Springs. So already we've got a cupcake shop, we've got a burger joint, and we've also got pizza just in this short, small area here. So if you are looking for a bite to eat, but you don't know where to go, Disney Springs is probably the choice for you. Going back to the Welcome Centre, we're going to go back towards the front of Disney Springs, and you'll next to the Welcome Centre is Zara, which is a huge fashion shop, has a huge range, and you might find some Disney items in there. There's also at the front MAC, which is a very popular makeups, and you've got Origins, which has got some smelly choices, so like deodorant and perfumes. So again, there's going to be a there's building full of different shops, and they're just all next to each other. So I'm just going to go through the brands that are available, and again, you'll probably know some of them more than me, and I'm just going to tell you whereabouts they are. So as you've entered and you've gone along and you've gone past MAC and Origin, you'll come across Katie Spade, which is a fashion shop. You've also got Johnny Was, Free People, and Lily Pulitzer, which are all clothing lines. You've got Sperry, which is a footwear shop, and you've got Vera Bradley, which is bags and accessories. Everything But Water is a clothing shop, and I remember nipping in here because I wasn't too sure what it was, and I think it's very beachwear and poolside clothes that you might be interested in. Sugar Boo and Co is next to that, which has got homeware and just things that you might want around the house. And then finally, to finish off this row of shops, is Columbia Sportswear, which sells a range of different gym wear. On the other side of the walkway is another row of shops. So going from the Welcome Centre going along, you've got UGG, which is a shoe range. You've got American Threads and Lucky Brand, which is clothing lines. You've got Johnston and Murphy, which is shoes and accessories. And you've got Tommy Bahama, which has got a range of clothes. So you have got a massive selection of different kinds of clothing ranges all within this area of Disney Springs. So again, it might be that you come here and you actually see something that you really like the look of and you pick it up here. If you are wanting a day away from the parks and you're wanting to do something slightly different, Disney Springs is a choice which is for you, so you can have some shopping and some food. So as I've just mentioned, there's such a huge range of shops just in the town centre itself that you can probably find something that you are looking for. As you come out of the building with the huge amount of shops, there is a range of different food items here. First one that you'll come across is Wolfgang Puck Bar and Grill, which is a fine dining option and is highly recommended that you get a reservation for. It is open for lunch and dinner and has salmon, steak, pork chop, chicken, and pizza, pasta and burgers. So there is something for everyone in the family and something within a price range that is suitable for you. Opposite Wolfgang Puck is Chicken Guy, which is a quick service restaurant which is open for lunch and dinner and offers a range of different types of chicken choices. So it sells sandwiches, it sells salad boxes, but one of the most popular choices is the chicken tenders. You can choose some sauces to go with it from a range of different 20 sauces. It is hugely popular. I've heard great things about it, and unfortunately it was closed when I went. So again, it's on my to-do list when I return. Next to Chicken Guy is Planet Hollywood. This has been around since Downtown Disney. It's been there for a very long time. And it's like other Planet Hollywood from around the world. They have Hollywood props and items from the movies, and it's a sit-down restaurant for lunch and dinner. Again, they've got a huge range that someone from all the family can enjoy. So they've got salads and pastas, burgers, sandwiches, ribs, steaks, chicken and salmon. So it's all those family favourites and something that is suitable for everyone to have. There is also a Planet Hollywood gift shop where you can buy your t-shirts and jackets or key rings and anything that is related to Planet Hollywood from here. Across the walkway from Planet Hollywood is the Coca-Cola store. This is 3 floors of merchandise of Coca-Cola. It is pretty much sells anything and everything, all with the branding of Coca-Cola. And it also is not modern day ones, so you might see some old fashioned 1950s styled Coca-Cola signs and things like that. So it's really interesting to go into. You can also have a meet and greet here with the Coca-Cola polar bear from their adverts from a few years ago. So this is again popular. I remember seeing him around, and it's just an experience that some children really might enjoy. One of the main reasons why people go to the Coca-Cola store is because of the rooftop bar. There is such a huge selection of choice up here. There is all the usual soft drinks that you might find in most restaurants, as well as all the different flavours that you might find. You can have a range of different cups, sizes, or refill options, as well as including floats, ices, and smoothies. Also, to finish off the soft drink choices, there is a flight of 16 different drinks that you can choose from to try as many Coca-Colas from around the world. If you're wanting to choose an alcoholic beverage, they have got a huge range of cocktails, alcoholic flight, and alcoholic smoothies available. On the other side of Planet Hollywood, attached to the building, is the Stargazers bar, where they have music from time to time and a range of different alcoholic drinks. Opposite Stargazers bar is the Joffrey smoothies, as well as another Wetzel pretzel stand. In this same area, you've also got a Yusuke kiosk, sorry about the pronunciation, which is a snack choice where you can have chicken buns or a poke bowl with your choice of filling and topping. So there's a great choice for a snack here. If you're feeling the Florida heat, you can also choose to have a Haagen-Dazs ice cream from the stand that is also here. So that is the end of town centre. Next time I'll be talking about the landing, which is just over the bridge, which has a range of different restaurants and stores that you can explore. And in a future video, I will go into the west side and what experiences you can have in that area. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. If you don't already, follow me on my social media, Plan My Disney Holiday, on Twitter, on Facebook, and on Instagram. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all real soon.